class, how you all doing? I'm Ryan Buchanan, and this is me. I was born and raised here in the city of Compton. Been here since about 1983. I've also spent time in Long Beach and Fort Worth, Texas. So I've been around a bit, but I spent most of my years here in Compton. Now, the Compton I remember may be different from that of other people since I've been here pre-riots. And for those who don't know, I'm referring to the Rodney King riots. So, pre-riots, the city had a lot of small businesses, everything from soda pop shops to, own drive-in movie theater. Really nice city. Now, after the riots, things kind of changed for a while. Nobody really wanted to invest in the city. A lot of businesses left the city. A lot of people left the city. So, what I see now is encouraging, whereas over the past 10 years, more businesses have invested in the city, and they've really taken an effort, definite effort to beautify the city once again. As for my actual neighborhood, I've seen transitions. Like at one point, my neighborhood was black with some white. Then it went to, it's like kind of mixed. It's like black and Hispanic, and even a few Asians. So it's interesting. It's interesting watching how things change over time. Overall, I love my city, love my neighborhood, and look forward to just seeing it get better and better. Now, when it comes to family values, the values my family instilled in me were definitely a strong love and respect for God, first and foremost. I was raised in the church. My grandfather was a minister, my uncle was a minister, and my uncle actually baptized me. Go figure. My great-great-grandfather, I believe, was tied into the ministry, and it goes very far back. So first and foremost, it's a respect and acknowledgement of God, and a following of the principles, treating people as you want to be treated, and really trying to be loving in life. So something else, a strong work ethic, of course. I come from a family that has always worked hard at everything, worked hard to gain everything and gained it honestly. So I believe in working hard for what you have, and working smart, not just working for the sake of working, but having a plan and a definite direction. And last but not least, family. We have a strong bond with each other. Now, ironically, we don't spend as lot of time with each other since we're all spread out across the country, but when we do come together, it's always a heavy love that's felt. And that's something that's been passed down, passed on, So these are the values I hope to take, when starting my own family unit. And I believe it makes up a lot of who I am. Now, when it comes to my ethnic background and how it ties into history and my culture, I actually had to dig a little deep. But my uncle, who is passed on now, Henry B. Dotson Jr., was actually the head of the West Coast chapter NAACP, and he fought many important battles during the Civil Rights Movement. He was very active in law and very active on the political scene. Also, my grandfather, his father, Henry B. Dotson Sr., was from Mississippi, around the Vicksburg-Jackson area, and was a chaplain who's most known for actually starting the prison ministry down there towards Vicksburg and Jackson. And during his passing, he was honored the way they usually honor police officers or presidents, with a huge funeral procession. Very, very powerful. And that's what I have. As a child growing up in my family, there are a lot of expectations. I mean, first and foremost, my family, having a history in carpentry, expected me to do something with my hands or pick up a trade. And it's ironic because music also runs in my family, but it wasn't the area that's often pushed. You know, my family views music more as a pastime than as an actual career. So I guess you could say me being a music major, I'm going against the grain of what my family would have initially wanted. But also, the expectations included going to college, finishing school, and things of that nature, which I'm in the process of doing. So I guess in that sense, I'm along the right track. Now, as we talk to heroes, to my identity, I would definitely have to start with my grandfather. He has impacted me a lot. I mean, his strength, his intelligence, his wisdom, and his guidance has definitely shaped who I am. It all starts with him. I mean, others, people like Stokely Carmichael, a civil rights leader, Louis Armstrong, who was a leader in his own rights, and also Duke Ellington, another person that just didn't let his situation shape him, but shaped his own destiny and his own situation. These are people I look up to and definitely identify with when it comes to who I am and how I choose to express myself. Hey class, so that's it. That's my family. Hope this shed a little bit more light into who I am. Hope you guys enjoyed the journey and, see you in class.